Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your mid-month reading for March 2023. Spirit, let's see what's going on for Sagittarius for the latter half of March. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. What do we got? Whew. You got some serious energy going on here. Big stuff happening. All right, first card we have, come here, we have the Hangman. Then we have Death. And then we have the Hierophant. Interesting combination. All right, so 3 major arcana. This is big stuff. First up, let's talk about the Hangman. So the Hangman is changing perspective, okay? It's changing perspective, but it can also be a card of patience. I have a feeling that you've been waiting patiently for something to happen, something to change, something to work out, something to just something. You're waiting on something and you've been really patient with it, okay? And so what we see is in the middle of March, this now, your patience is paying off, or at least the wait is over, right? Because with the Death card, we see an ending to something. Now, the good thing about the Death card is that usually when something ends, something new begins. I think you've been waiting patiently for whatever this is to end so that the new can begin. Out with the old and in with the new. It just happens to be something that you couldn't just end on your own, okay? You actually had to wait for it. You had to wait for this to play out, go through its course. And then when it was done, now it's time to step in and start with the new. And I see by the end of the month, that's happening. Structures are being put in place with the Hierophant. It's about structure. Structures are being put in place for whatever this new thing is to come in. Now, maybe you don't know exactly what it is that's coming in new, but you know that the old thing had to end. It had to die. It had to wrap up, okay? So you either definitely have something new starting by the end of the month, or at least the energy is cleared out to allow something new to come in. So I hope that makes sense. But it's a big thing, like it's a big life thing. So whether it's a project, a job, a relationship, whatever, an investment, could be many things, right? So take it to fit your situation. We're going to grab our oracle cards. Oh, nice. To get a little more information on what this is about. Okay. All right. I like that card too. What do we got? Ooh, okay. Interesting. All right. Let's talk about these cards a little more. So under the Hangman, the card that came out is New Moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Yeah. Right? So that patience, right? That patience, that waiting. I also do see, like, looking at things from a couple different angles too. Okay. This is definitely what's helping you in this situation. So you see the writing on the wall and you know it's coming. And so you can see that whatever you have put into this, it's definitely going to benefit you, okay? When we look at the Death card, what came out is New Moon in Pisces, which says meditate and contemplate. As this thing is wrapping up, as you see it dying off, as you see it fading into the sunset, like just a distant memory kind of thing. As this happens, this is a time for you to think about how you want things to look going forward. Okay, so this thing is now gone, dead and buried. What do you want to come in its place? Where do you want to go? What do you want it to look like? What do you want coming in? This is a time for you to think about that. And that's going through the last half of March, okay? Really important for you to do that. If you don't decide what you want, the universe will decide for you, and it might not be exactly what you wanted. So it's really important that you do this at this time. Then, like I said, by the time we get to the end of the month, we're in Hierophant energy around structure. The card that came out for that is Full Moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. If whatever this thing is that died, that is over and done with, if while you were in this, in the waiting game, okay, in the waiting game, you're being patient or whatever, if there's like negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, or whatever, or even while you're going through the meditation and contemplation state, okay? At any of this time, if there were ever negative thoughts, okay? So if you're patiently waiting and you're like, oh, for God's sake, why can't they just fire that person already so I can have their job, right? Like, it's kind of a negative thing. When the new is about to come in, make sure that you are not harboring that stuff. Make sure you are not bringing those thoughts, feelings, actions, whatever. Don't be bringing that forward, okay? If there's anything that has a negative connotation to it, leave it in the past and leave it behind, okay? That's what this card is saying. So, looks like opportunity and or at least a change or something new possible once you get through March. So that's kind of cool. And like I said, it feels like it's something that you're on board with too. So we're getting you an advice card, and it is Waxing Moon. And it says the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, this thing is going to move. Once that thing of the energy of the Death card, once that's over and done with, things are going to move quick. So buckle up, Buttercup. All right, there we go. So, yeah, good luck with this. I hope everything works out. And until I see you again, I'm wishing you much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Sag. Bye.